Hey, my name's Sinead. I'm 14 and I'm from England, London, whatever. I made this video because I've had an ilizarov cage on, which is still on, because I made this video because I didn't know what an ilizarov cage is, and I tried to find some photos on Google and some things on YouTube, but they didn't really help me out to understand really what this operation meant, and all I knew was going to grow my leg, but I didn't know what I had to do after the operation because you have to have the cage on for 3 months, and yeah, so, well, to be honest, if you have the ilizarov cage, it depends how big your gap is to whether how long you have to lengthen it for, because you or one of your family members or your friends, I don't know, who you'd rather trust the most to turn it. Like, for example, if I show you now my cage, hang on one sec. This is an ilizarov cage that I have on my leg, and they break it here. Well, I don't know if you can see that scar there, and then there's one round here. I don't really know whether I can turn it because so they break it in 2 places, and for me, because I have a 2.5 centimetre gap, I have to turn it for 25 days, and what you have to turn is, I don't know if you can see, but there's this here, and it's like a dice basically with 4 numbers on, and in the morning you turn it to number 1, and then at lunchtime you turn it to number 2, and then at dinner time number 3, and then back to number 4 in the evening. So you do that 4 times a day, which means you grow 1 millimetre a day, and this is day 14 for me, so I have grown almost 9 millimetres, which is almost halfway there. Not quite, but you know. And these 2 blue things are holding my bone in place. Because I'm older now, I need more support in my leg, which obviously this is helping me support my leg as well, because otherwise my foot would go. So hopefully after the lengthening, this here comes off in day surgery, and then this has to stay on for an extra, this bit has to stay on for another 2 months to let the bone heal properly back into place, because as we're turning it, we're pulling the bone, so it's growing. So it was down for another 2 months to let it heal and, you know, get itself back together. And then after, when this comes off, we put myself in I have a cast on my leg for 6 weeks so that it fully repairs before, like, we take all this off, so we won't damage my leg. And then after that, I'll be able to walk on it properly without having to have a shoe raise in my leg, or having a shoe raise so I can have 2 legs the same length, which I personally would rather have this operation than wear shoe raises for the rest of my life. And to be honest, if you would rather want to if you want to have to be able to wear shoes without raises and that. I'll be honest with you. You should get this done because you've only got it on for 3 months, and to be honest, from my experience so far, you get I'm not gonna lie, you get a bit of pain, but that's only because the bone's growing, and that's only for however long you're growing it for. So like I said, I have a 2.5 centimetre gap, so that's only 25 days, but it's not a big amount of pain. It's like growing pains, not even that bad, to be honest. So that's really what my option was. So yeah, I'm happy I've taken this option and done it. So if your doctor ever says you can have an ilizarov cage, don't be afraid, because it will help you at the end of the day. It might be a struggle couple of months, but at the end of the day, you're going to have 2 legs the same length, which I am going to be thrilled about, because I'll be like my brothers and sisters. They get to wear their shoes. I'll be able to wear their shoes instead of wearing mine with a raisin. That's what I want. So, you know, and this is my day 14, so I've been turning since last Sunday, so I've grown like 9 millimeters almost. So it's not that bad. So go for it if you really want it, like I did. If your doctor says you can have ilizarov, just look it up on the internet and find something. And hopefully, from what I've said today, it has helped if you ever need to make a choice like this, because like I said, I tried and I wanted to find someone's opinion and what they thought, and I think it's going to be great. So yeah, bye!